What's good, Liberators? Fingers here, and this is the long-awaited continuation of the DX2 files. Today, we are talking about the man who epitomizes super male vitality. The Kangaroo Boxer. Christian name, Ying Yun Sai. Member of the Liberators, a martial artist from Taiwan. Well, God bless you, sir, and God bless the good people of Taiwan. Stay strong. He learned Japanese through anime. Well, he's the only one, I guess. Someone had to do it. And enjoys drawing himself. A popular guy that is quick to get his kit off. And before you make any tasteless jokes, I'm sure kit refers to his exceptional set of DX2 skills. And nothing else. Get your minds out of the gutter, sirs. Skill set with good aim and swiftness, attacks first and overwhelms enemies with critical damage, which is something I can empathize with to the extreme because in DX2, as in life, I likes to hit first and I likes to hit hard. And I just gotta say, we can all learn a lot from Kangaroo Boxer because he has discovered the key, the secret to pure, unrivaled confidence. And I'm going to reveal that secret to you now. And that is freshly shaved balls. Yes, you got a big presentation you need to make it work. Freshly shaved balls. You will go in there, beast mode, kill it. You got a big game coming up. You want to make the big play? Freshly shaved balls. You will go beast mode on your opponents. Never underestimate the power of freshly shaved balls. Let's get into the skills. His assist skill, which pops off when you're not using Kangaroo Boxer. Every now and then one of your DX2 buddies will pop in when you're doing some PvE. Plus 20% to evasion and accuracy of all party members for one turn. So that's there and pops off from time to time. For his stat boosts, strength +3 gives a +7 to the strength of all party members. And he also comes with agility +3, which gives a +7 to agility of all party members. I know it's confusing. Agility +3 gives agility +7, but you get the point. You get a nice little boost to agility +7, boost to strength +7, making him a speed strength hybrid. I personally prefer Zana in this role because she just gives you a straight up +12, I believe it is, to agility, whereas Kangaroo Boxer splits the difference between strength and agility. And when you're running Speedster, agility is everything. Your speed is everything. First and foremost, you got to get that first turn or the game's up. For his first unique skill, Position Hack 2, which is probably his S tier skill, one of his most notable skills, if not the most notable skill in his repertoire. 20% chance to attack before the enemy does, even if your battle speed is lower. And you can use this to great effect in PvP. And if your enemies outspeed you, you got those super 60, 70k speedster teams out there these days. You still got a 1 in 5 of just shooting past them and busting them down. But 20%, 1 in 5. But you can make that work because if you outspeed the speedsters, you win full stop. And this is also highly useful in Kiwamis, boss battles, in Origate, or in PvE. And especially when hunting those celestial beasts in Origate 2. You can get in there and steal that first turn when normally it would just be completely impossible to do so with demons that can also take a hit, because generally your speedsters can't take a hit, and these celestial battles, generally speaking, aren't turn one affairs. So use this accordingly. It might be a little cheesy if you're going in there and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until position hack pops off. But when it does, you gotta run, boys. Go for it. For his next skill, Lightning Attack 3 plus 15% to critical hit rate of all party members when attacking first. Zana has this exact same skill, and it is amazing. In order to get critical hit rate and ailments to work reliably, you really need to go above and beyond. We're talking above a 100% boost. However you can get it, through brands, through skills, through the innate critical damage, critical percent hit rate in whatever skill you're using. You need to find a way to crank that up to levels above 100% in order for these to pop off reliably. So having this is excellent, makes him perfectly viable in PvP. But as I said, I prefer Zana. But Kangaroo Boxer is a worthy addition to any speedster physical team. For his next skill, Warm Up 3, 50% chance to cast Secunda if a party member enters a state of rebellion. Rebellion makes your next attack a guaranteed critical. There are plenty of demons that do this. Hellbiker, a Panel 3 Zhao Gongan. You've got Auto Rebellion skill that's now out there in the wild that can cause this to pop off. I personally am not a big fan of the Rebellion skill. These days in 2021, you can naturally spike your crit rate up enough to be guaranteeing criticals without the need for Rebellion. But still, it's nice to know that your crit is locked down. And also using a Panel 3 Zhao Gongan in 2021, his agility is it's too slow for it to be viable in PvP, really, in this day and age, which is probably why you never see him anymore. But still, I digress. His next skill, Excel Trace, 50% chance to cast Sukakaja when landing a critical attack, which is great. You land a crit, 15% chance to boost evasion and accuracy of your entire team, and that for 3 turns, well, for 5 turns, considering his other skills. So this is great. It's having something that continuously pounds those buffs on and pounds those debuffs on, because we've got a lot of demons who do that automatically through chain effects, constantly reapplying buffs, reapplying debuffs. So it's always a constant war to see who's got those buffs and debuffs on. So anything you can do to ensure you got that going on is fantastic. For the crown skill, Hotbod 2 extends enemy evasion and accuracy debuffs by 2 turns. So whenever you apply an evasion accuracy debuff, Secunda, or the like, instead of going off for 3 turns, it'll go off for 5. And this also applies to auto skills that give perhaps only a 1-turn evasion accuracy debuff. Well, that'll be perked up to 3. So fantastic, nice little extension. Although when you're running Speedster Physical, generally speaking, you're not going more than a turn or 2 anyway. If your Speedster Physical team is dragging a fight out, something's gone very, very wrong in that regard. And for his next crowning skill, Superhero, 5% chance to nullify the effect when the enemy enters a state of repel. Fizz, quite possibly the most useless skill in the history of skills, especially in 2021. But even when this game first started and this was here, this was just a complete joke. 5% chance to negate Tetrakarn? Really, guys? Come on. Yeah, that is just ouch. Oof. Not much of a superhero there. That's a Captain Marvel degree superhero right there. And for his other S-tier skill, Count Up, plus 3% to damage dealt by all party members for each defeated enemy, max 15 times. So you drop an enemy, everybody's damage increases by 3%. This makes him exceptional in Hell's Park, which is where I primarily run him. Does a great job there because you are often fighting 3 to 4 waves of 3 to 4 enemies, so you can max out Count Up by the time you hit that boss wave, a lot of the time, well, you can have it up to about 4 times 3, 12. So you can have that nice 36% damage boost by the time you get to the boss wave. You knock out a couple of the boss's subordinates, and you've got that full count up 45% damage boost to bash the boss down the rest of the way. So this is fantastic. S tier skill, in my opinion, alongside position hack, giving him some nice flex and some good situational use, and also broader PvP usage. And that about wraps it up for the boxer from Taiwan, the confidence king, the man we all aspire to be, deep down inside, the man we all are. Remember, liberators, don't get captured, especially if you live in Taiwan.